Hey G-Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, we got this cool amazing right here, and basically what this is a knife set. You can see it from this brand right here. So right off the bat, when you guys look at the packaging right here, it definitely looks pretty nice. You can see they actually have something else in the back right here as well. Let's open it up. Alright, so once we take it out, you can definitely see that this is basically actually looks like inside. So they basically provide guys 4 different knives inside right here, and provide guys more stuff here as well. So right here, you can see they provide guys the cloth that you can use to actually wipe it down each time you guys finish using it. And right here, they provide guys an instruction manual to teach you guys how to use the product and how to maintain as well. So you see inside right here, they provide guys a bunch of information in terms of how to maintain it and how to use it correctly. So for this side right here, they provide guys 4 different knives. Let me just take out each one to show you guys what it actually looks like. So we'll start with the small one right here first. So this one right here is basically the utility knife, and it does have the hammer design on here. But when you guys look at the bottom part of the knife right here, it definitely looks pretty sharp. And then you can see the handle part right here is all nicely wrapped up. But they do have this high quality wood on here that definitely give you guys a pretty good grip when you guys grip it. The next knife that we got right here, I believe is pronounced Nikiri. The design of this knife right here looks almost exactly the same, but it's a little bit different right here. But definitely have the hammer design on here. So when we take that part out, you guys can see what it actually looks like right here. If you guys look at the bottom part here, it definitely looks pretty sharp. That's also why they have the cover on here. But definitely when you guys feel the knife on here, it definitely feels pretty high quality on here. But definitely use the part right here for like cutting stuff or even slicing stuff as well. But basically for the handle part right here, it's basically the same thing as well. So this is the second knife that we got right here. The next one that we got right here is a Santoku Knife. If you can see the way how it's designed right here, definitely looks like a high quality material as well. Definitely have the hammer design on here. But you definitely use it for like slicing stuff, cutting stuff, or even chopping stuff on here, since it is a Santoku knife. If you guys look at the side right here, you can definitely see how sharp this knife is. But basically for the hand part right here, it's basically the same thing. They do use like a high quality wood right here to give you guys a good grip when you guys actually use it. And then for the last one that we got right here, this one right here is a chef knife. So you see the design for this one right here looks almost the same as well. They do have the hammer design right here, but definitely is much longer since it is a chef knife. And the length for this chef knife is 8 inch. So definitely give you guys a pretty good coverage when you guys are using it for like cutting stuff, slicing stuff, or even chopping stuff on here. But that is basically everything that's included in the package. Let me actually bring this over and test some of these out to show you guys how well it works and how sharp it is first. And then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so we got all the knife right here. I'm going to take out the Santoku knife right here so we can test it out. So I do want to actually unravel this part right here first. Alright, so once we take that part out, this actually looks right here. Definitely when you guys feel this part right here, it definitely gives you guys a pretty good grip. But I'm actually wash this first before I actually test it out to actually cut this onion right here. Alright, so that should be good. And definitely one thing to remember is that when you guys use any knife, after you guys finish washing it, you definitely wipe it down. But let's test it out and see how well it works. Alright, so we got our onion right here. Let's use the knife and test it out. So you see how well it works on here. And I barely use any strength on here. The knife itself is actually really sharp, so you definitely want to be careful when you guys use it. If you guys want to use it for chopping stuff, you definitely can as well. If you can see how sharp the knife is. Like it's literally so sharp to the point where if I don't even use any strength on here, it actually cuts through really easily. So if I hold right here, that's me barely using any strength on here, and it cuts through so easily. Alright, welcome back guys. So now that it's a quick test, the product definitely see that actually does work, and actually works quite well. I think out of all the knife that's actually included in this set right here, probably my favorite would have to be the chef knife and the Santoku knife. I feel like I use those the most for like chopping stuff or even slicing stuff, especially when I'm like prepping stuff like cutting ginger, cutting onions, green onions, and etc. And it's really important to actually have like a high quality sharp knife, so that way you guys actually cut stuff and slice stuff real easily. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this knife set that we got right here, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one and need one of these. Especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality knife set that has everything that's included in this set right here, then this is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have to one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.